Watching this as an audience member, obviously you can find skepticism in what you see. As actors, how important is it to believe what you're portraying?
I don't think that I need to believe, I think I need to believe the character, but I don't have to agree with it, whatever the character believes. I don't have to believe, but I have to believe in her.
Yeah.
You know, a true skeptic has to be skeptical about their own skepticism. You know, you're not a true skeptic if you don't have the thought of like, well, maybe everything that I think is true, I could be wrong about that. And, you know, that's, I think, that's like kind of the foundation of science and logical thinking is if you're not willing to challenge Isaac Newton, you're never going to get to Einstein or, you know, Niels Bohr. You have to always be questioning it. And I think no matter what you think you know, there's always a thing or a piece of information or somebody else's experience or a story that they've had. Then in the back of your head, one of the gifts of being a human being is you're able to challenge what you think you know and go, huh, now what do I think? You know?
Yeah, because I think everyone's had that moment where they're like, did I just see something out of the corner of my eye?
Yeah.
You
How
know?
do I fit this into like what I've built over the years to believe to be true? And as adults, I think we take we get a lot of solace and safety in the fact that we figured it all out. We have an answer for everything. We know it. We don't like it when that stuff challenges. Kids, I think, are a little more open to that because they're still sort of like, well, they're still learning it. But that's one of the reasons I think this stuff really freaks out. I think, were a little weirded out on set, a little more by things than the little girls even. They were sort of like, this is fun. You know?
Again, you're playing a very, very challenging role. How do you take this on? How do you go into where she goes? I don't want to give it away, but she goes to some scary, scary places. How do you take that on as an actor?
Well, you know, with respect and with like care in a way, you know, to like plant my feet, ground myself. I think align myself with myself before I go in, so I can go in together with me, so that I have me when I get back out. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. How was James Wan in leading you there?
Wonderful. I'd have him lead me anywhere. I think James is so creative, and he's creative, and he's also a collaborator, and that makes it even more enjoyable because everybody matters.
Yeah. And apparently creepy set.
Creepy and beautiful at the same time. I mean, like the artistry that went into it in the design of this movie is phenomenal. So, you know, sometimes it's creepy just going like, how are these people this talented? You know?
Yeah, well, it's an interesting story. Now, how often did you guys get to work with Lorraine and hear what she had to say and the real people?
I don't think it nearly as much as maybe Patrick and Vera. You know, I kind of wanted to come into this because our characters don't know what's going on. We're sort of surprised. We don't know we're in a horror movie.
Yeah.
We don't know we're gonna be. So I wanted to know as little as possible so that I could kind of be surprised by all the things and not go, oh, the door, that's the spirits. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's kind of a different thing.